Hi students, in the last video we have learned the first step, specify the problem. Okay, in that we studied Pass 1 purposes and Pass 2 purposes. Now let us study the next step to specify the data structures. Okay, means what is the problem here? We have to convert the simple language into machine language. Convert that, we want the data structures of databases. Okay, so that we have to first specify the data structures. Okay, so now let us see what are the data structures, so we have to specify. Okay, so in the first pass, in the pass 1, the databases are created are, so first is we will input the source program, that is we will give the assembly language code to the assembler. Okay, and the second, the location counter used to keep track of the each instruction's location, means location counter is used to point to the relative address of the instructions. Okay, see here for the first instruction, the location counter is having the 0, the relative address. Okay, for the next instruction, the location counter LC is having 4. Okay, for the next instruction 8. Okay, so already in the previous video I have explained how we got this relative address. Okay, so this is based on the length of the instructions. Okay, and the next point is the table, the machine operation table MOT, that indicates the symbolic mnemonic for each instruction and its length. Length means in terms of number 2, 4, 6 bytes. Okay, and the next database is the table, the pseudo operation table. Okay, that indicates the symbolic mnemonic and action to be taken for each pseudo op in pass 1. And the next database or data structure is the table, the symbol table, that is used to store each label and its corresponding value. Okay, let us see what is the symbol table, what is stored in the symbol table, and what value is assigned to this symbol. Now you see in the, this is the assembly code. Okay, now these are the symbols 5, 4, 10. These are the symbols, or we can see these labels. These are stored in a separate table that is called symbol table. Okay, so 5 is stored first, and then location counter points to the next instruction, and then 4 is stored and location pointer is incremented pointed to the next instruction, and temp is stored in the symbol table. After that, location is again being incremented, it is pointed to this instruction. Okay, and at this location, at this 12 location, so now it will the location counter value. Okay, now 4 symbol, what is the value of the location counter here? 12. So 12 is assigned to the 4 symbol. Okay, and the next instruction will point to this instruction. For fifth instruction, the location counter value is now 16. Now it will check in the symbol table whether 5 is stored or not. Yes, it is stored. Now it will assign the location counter value 16 to the 5. Okay, next again the location counter will be incremented. Okay, and now the temp value is there. So now what is the location counter value for this temp? 20. Now 20 is assigned to the temp symbol. So like this, the symbol table is stored in the databases. And the next is the copy of the input to be used later by pass 2. Okay, that is the nothing but uh, whatever the assembly code is there, this assembly code, this copy is reserved, and this copy of the assembly language program is stored in the devices such as magnetic tape disks and drum, or the original source text may be read by the assembler. Okay, so that's it about the data structures created during the Pass 1. And let us look for the Pass 2 data structures. That is nothing but whatever the data structures are created during the Pass 1, those data structures only the assembler will use to create the instructions during the second pass. Okay, see here, this is the second pass. Okay, so during this only the instructions will be created and data will be processed. Okay, and now during the second pass, the databases or data structures are used to create these instructions, and whatever the data structures are created during the Pass 1, those data structures only the assembler is using to create the instructions. Okay, so now see here, copy of the source program input to Pass 1. So obviously this code we want, this assembly code we want for the Pass 2. Okay, now next second is location counter. Here also the we have to keep track of the LC values. Okay, now next. And a table, machine of table is used to find the binary machine of code for the particular instruction and the format of that operation code. Okay, in the first pass only will come to know the length of the machine instruction. Okay, and the next fourth is the same thing, pseudo of table, which indicates each pseudo of the symbolic mnemonic and the action to be taken in Pass 2. And next, the symbol table, so prepared by Pass 1, containing each label and its corresponding value. Okay, the whatever the values we assign to the symbol in the Pass 1, those value will be assigned in the Pass 2 to the particular labels. And base table. Okay, base table indicates what register is used as the base register, and the using pseudo hops. So these are the databases or data structures required for the uh, Pass 1 and Pass 2. Okay, so any doubts, put it in the comment box. Thank you.